Great Strongin.
Great what?
Strongin.
Strong end.
Strong in.
Oh, strong end. Welcome to episode 43 of The Weekender. I'm Brandon Roberts, along here with Chris Bishop.
Am I like your sidekick?
You are now, yeah.
Cool.
I don't even know what to say to that. So, anyway, great week last week. It's been great. I've spent a lot of time in all three of the offices this last week, and I crossed paths with you a few times out there too. It's been neat to see the energy and the amount of people that are actually coming into the office.
We have a lot of business going on. There is a lot happening in the marketplace. I think everyone will tell you that the market's even hotter than it was before.
Right.
Not because it's 110 outside, but because there's that much business going on.
And it's 110
And it's
outside.
110 outside.
So, but with that being said, things may change around the office, or at least the appearance of it. As you all know, the governor Wednesday?
2 days ago, yeah.
Wednesday, rolled out that masks are now going to be mandatory in all public places. And so in order to comply with that, I put out a Facebook Live also on Thursday. Hopefully you guys saw that, but I'll just kind of address the protocol in the office now. But in order to comply with the governor, we are now making it mandatory to wear masks in our office.
So let's break down what that means. So
Right.
number one, when you were a kid and you did something wrong and you got in trouble from your parents, you were always you had that feeling, right? That's how I kind of feel about the mask thing. And the whole point is it's the law. And so the governor has the authority and the executive order to actually say you must do this. Now the problem is implementation and policing it. And so I think the whole point is that we care about you, we care about our consumers, we care about the staff here. And so we're going to do everything we can to protect all of them. And so I think the focus point needs to be that when you're in the office and you walk in, out of respect for everybody and the fact that it is the law, you should be wearing a mask.
Now, we're also going to treat it a lot like the restaurant.
Yep.
Once you get to your desk or your office and you sit down to work, I know you're going to be on the phones and stuff, you're welcome to take your mask off at that point. But we do ask that if you're meeting with anybody or sitting in your office that the masks are on.
I think the other thing is that if you're going to be talking with staff or you're going to be talking with another agent or a client, be mindful of proximity and you should have a mask on. And I think the whole idea is that they're out looking for people violating this guideline and, don't take the risks,
Yeah.
And what they're going to do is basically everyone has a license, right? Everyone has a business license, they have a state and local, they have their real estate license. And so if they really want to get serious about this, they can start pulling licenses. And there's nothing that any of us can do if they pull your license. It's done.
Yeah.
And so it's not worth risking on your business.
And we'd like to be the example in a good way. We don't want to be the example in a bad way
Exactly.
that we make the news because they come down and shut us down or a bunch of people at Signature lose their license. So ask yourself if it's worth risking your license, and I hope the answer is no.
And we have masks here in the office, so if you come in and you're unprepared, that's fine. We have them, just ask. We're going to have signs in each of the locations, so if your client comes in and they're unprepared for it. The other part about it is that I understand that many people are anti-mask and they will not wear them no matter what. And so we're going to do the job of asking, but again, I can't force it on anybody. But I think the whole point is that we're going to do our part and we just need you to help us in doing that.
Yeah, we're not going to tackle anyone,
No.
but we do ask that you respect that, especially in the offices there. So, but moving on to another subject, very excited. Many of you know we've kind of said it. We've been working on opening a real estate school for a long time.
What?
Yep, and we opened the real estate school a while back, but we've been waiting for the ability to do pre-licensing. We are now approved effective July 1st. So
That's awesome.
come July 1st, people can actually sign up to go to pre-licensing here. Our first classes are going to be through Zoom, obviously, but it's set up as correspondence, so they don't actually even have to take a class. But you ask what the cost is.
Can't get any easier, huh?
Right? There is a cost for that, but we are offering scholarships to people that want to join Signature Real Estate. So if you've got anybody looking to get into real estate, there's an opportunity for them to actually go to school and not have to pay for the school.
So I think the interesting part about the economy right now is we have about 400,000 people that have not been rehired to their job. And so now they're thinking about what they're going to do. And so if you have someone out there that would be a fantastic real estate agent before they didn't know if they wanted to do it, now may be the perfect time. We want to meet them, we want to sit down with them, and we have a process that we can go through to interview them and tell them what real estate's all about and share with them how that works.
Yeah, I've got here in my notes to actually have them call Patty Kelly.
Who?
What?
So if you guys didn't know, we hired a seasoned veteran in the real estate business, Patty Kelly. I have a very close relationship with Patty since birth. She's my mother.
She hired you in the
She
business.
hired me into the business, yeah.
She must be good.
She must be good. She's been a recruiter for decades, and so the idea is we wanted someone to kind of handle that process, to be able to take the person as they come into Signature, kind of direct their experience as they go through all of our programs and processes, and she'd love to meet with anyone that's out there that's looking to get into real estate.
Yeah, and I'm excited about it because it's going to, the onboarding process and everything else can be a lot better. So,
Yeah. And it doesn't hurt. She was a past president of the board and past president of the state and all those things. She's got so many plaques in her office that it looks like,
yeah, we had to give her a bigger office.
Yeah.
More wall space. So, and then the last thing I want to cover this week, I know you guys had a state board meeting.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could give us an update from the state.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, for the first time ever in the state's history that I know of, we conducted the entire board meeting by Zoom. And so imagine 60 people with about 20 attendees completing a meeting, and that meeting usually goes for a day. We did it in 4 hours. A lot of information, a lot of download of all the things the state is working on. We got a debrief from the PAC chairman on how the process goes with selecting candidates for the Realtor Party. It's interesting. Everyone always says the R stands for Republican, and it's not true this year, and you're on the PAC. This year we supported a majority of Democrats, but it doesn't matter the party, it's about the politics and how they support the Realtor Party. And so that was kind of cool. Ton of property management info and things that are going on, forms that are coming out. They're not waiving any state dues because you already paid them in January. And it's only $200 that the state collects, and they do all of their advocacy and support off of that amount. They are talking about other dues and things of what they're going to do, but we went through all of the letters and the papers that went out and the emails that went out and the advocacy information. And so if you're not getting your state emails, call them up and tell them to get on it.
The other thing is that those emails go out and they're easily missed. So if you're getting them and you look at them and think they're spam, they're not. There's great information in there and really keep you in the know. And then attend our sales meetings, read our newsletter because Chris is always keeping us up to date there. We've got people on the local board as well.
Yep.
And it'll help you stay in the know of what's going on in our industry. The other thing that I want you to be aware of is that we are getting back to free CE classes. Not in the office yet because of COVID, but our next one that's going to be free to you guys through Signature Real Estate School is on agency. It's a 3-hour course, and it'll be taught July 14th via Zoom. So
Awesome.
You can go to signatureschool.com and get signed up for that. And anything else?
Yeah. Can I do open houses?
No.
So I just want to be clear about that. We've talked a little bit about it before. The governor has not released open houses yet. He slowed down in the phasing, which is that whole point. We were working diligently on trying to get him and the AG to understand the reasons behind allowing us to hold an open house. So we didn't forget about it. We know it's important to you, and we're working on it.
I just thought we were going to get through an episode without open houses.
No.
But no. But I know it's important to
Because
a
it's
lot
the
of people.
weekend.
It's the weekend for the open houses. No, I know it's important to a lot of people in their business, but understand the state has worked hard on it. Small price to pay. We're still essential. We're still able to sell property.
We've actually been able to pay almost 24,000 real estate commissions during this 2-month period of time. So that's 24,000 checks that went out to people that got income. Whereas if we were shut down, we were one of 17 states that were deemed essential. So that means the rest of those states could not sell any real estate.
I understand we haven't paid 24,000, but the state of
Nevada has.
Yeah, there's been that many sales plus, so
Yeah.
that's good. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, look forward to seeing you in the office with your mask or online. Talk to you soon.
Have a great strong end.
What?
Strong end.
Strong end.
Strong end.
Oh, strong end.